Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the knockout stages. So for those of you who will be watching this on YouTube, I haven't been able to properly record um, the group stages, but I'll just sum it up for you. There were some issues with the schedule, so like I said, two teams in Group A having a perfect record. That's for the good and only reason that the schedule I made didn't work. I spent 2 hours on it, didn't work, so the hell with it. Alright, so Dodgers and Blue Jays moving on in Group A. The Memphis Champions, the expansion team, moving on in Group B alongside the Miami Marlins. In Group C, the White Sox and the Athletics moving on. In Group D, it's the Mets and the Cards. Group E, D-backs and Braves. Group F, Mariners and Astros. Group G, Pirates and Reds. Group H, Red Sox, Phils. So there were a couple disappointments. Not gonna lie, the Yankees not making it, that hurts. The Rays 0-3, that also hurts. Milwaukee not making it, Minnesota not making it, Detroit not making it. Couple surprises: Arizona going undefeated, Memphis making it, Chicago winning the group. Um, Now let's check out the league leaders statistics. There we go. So the league leaders for this short three-game regular season. So Alec Burleson, the Cardinals outfielder, leads the league with a 667 batting average. Bryce Harper, 4 home runs. Manny Machado got 8 RBIs, and Alec Burleson 800 OBP. Bryce Harper actually got 1,636 slugging percentage. Alex Paul led in AB, Bryce Harper, and more. I'm excited to see who's gonna win MVP. David Hamilton from Memphis stole three bags. Pitching leaders: Spencer Arrighetti. Well, yeah, he got zero ERA, but a bunch of guys got zero ERA. Aroldis Chapman got 2 wins. Reed Detmers, who's now for the Blue Jays, got 2 saves. Corbin Burns threw 7.2 innings. Keith Horton had point 0.5 more. So now let's check out the ornament tree for this one. And playoff coverage. Here we go. Alright, playoff tree, playoff coverage. Now let's go in scores, and these ones we will be why are they okay, yeah, it's on the 15th. The first game, Athletics against the Mets. So basically I'll just be finishing today so we can actually see the knockout stage games. And there we are. Alright, MLB scores. Athletics versus Mets. It's a one-game series. For some reason, I can't watch the game. Okay, it's working now. Did I just see like a like bone on the on the actually Alec Bowles batting assist. Lucas Giolito with 37, Grace Matthews, Matthew Kemper with 27, that's John Belfield. Alright, so let's just go into the weapons recording position. Also take place already at the top of the first inning. And Tyler Curtis is going to move off. And he knows up on the ground to finish for the first, and they're actually going to throw him off the board. Alright, here comes Nick Kirk with a big spot, and that will fall into Nick Kirk. 1-0 lead in the first inning on the standout number. That was 9 minutes. lot of runners in scoring position. Body two. Okay, now we can see that must be because Kepler knocks it out. So it's a home run from Kepler. Oh wait, I just missed something. I'm sorry guys, I actually just missed the home run from Marcus. My bad. Well, top of the third inning, still 1-1. Top of the fourth. Two men on, nobody out in the inning. Philly legend David going back. And oh my god, absolutely nothing. He lost and that happened to the Super Bowl now. And he JJ is there. His power. And ooh, it's just fly. That's another good product. Man on the corner, two down, after Kepler. My gut on the back for that one. And now the A's still have two points. They were going together. They just put in the left one. And on half the tip. And run on stuck to nobody else and take more beer. Morabito knocks that one deep to center, will be caught. Runner tagging, not tagging, and with the tip. Now picking for open, going down the scoring position, and then go line that one into center, block. They still got a runner for the position, John Jones. Knocked down on the ground second. Runners in front position. Doing in the seventh inning now. Getting late. Bottom of the seventh. Getting really late now for the Mets. As Oakland just knocked one out. They really won this moment. And it's 3-1. Oakland. Now, can the Mets do anything? They will not. And now we're going to be going. Yeah, we're going to play the home run of the Braves. Last chance for New York Nationals. We can do the one for Oakland. One goal knockdown in the not balancing to a double play, moving the line out short, and I think that's strike three and strike down. Strike three and strike down. Quarterfinal of the World Cup with a 3-1 win over the Mets. So they will play the winner of Toronto versus Memphis. And wait, actually all games just played. Okay, let's just don't look at the scores and let's just watch the replay. Let's not look at the scores and watch the replay. But okay, whatever. So the White Sox win 9-3 against and eliminate Houston. Pittsburgh beats St. Louis 3-2. The Reds win. The Reds actually beat the Red Sox. 4-3, the Reds are actually moving on to the quarterfinals over the Red Sox. Philadelphia beating Arizona 6-1. So Arizona actually won all three of their games in the opening round, then literally loses to Philadelphia. And Seattle 1-0 16-inning game. That was a thriller as they will eliminate the Braves 1-0. The Memphis Champions eliminate the Blue Jays 7-2. What is going on with this Memphis squad? And the Dodgers will barely make it out over the Marlins. So we're going to the quarterfinals now. Wow, I can't believe Memphis actually just eliminated Toronto in that one. Okay, when are the next games? Round 2, LA versus Chicago, Philadelphia versus Pittsburgh, Memphis versus Oakland, Seattle versus Cincinnati. 8 teams left. Who do you think is going to win it all? Write it down in the comments right now. We're going to watch LA versus Chicago, which will be the first one of the quarterfinals. To be honest, my bet is on the Dodgers. Not gonna lie, my bet is on the Dodgers. Let me know what you think, and if you agree with me that the LA Dodgers are definitely the best team. So, Alberto Moore is actually in the Dodgers starting lineup, and it's Bellinger, Potterfield, and Hill. Right? Oh, 2 men on, 2 gone. Will Smith now, can he deliver? And base. That's one. Trying to come home. The throw is loose. The Dodgers needed like 2 defenses showing on Will Smith. And the Dodgers lead 2-0. Apparently they're just going to crush the White Sox. Wait, I say that Derek Hill leads off with a double. Granite to third. And they're going to get Sosa. He's going to run on third now, and it's Derek Hill. Here comes Polanco, and he struck him out on the outside corner. Great pitch by Yamamoto. And it's Montgomery now. Knocked deep. After 1, runners on the corners, nobody out, and it's all Moore Jr. And that should be a sack fly, and it will be caught. Carrera throw it home, and run on second and run, and then just quite second. Bellinger knocks that one deep to center. It's caught in center, and then tagging for third. He'll be there easily. So there's 1 gone, runner on third base, and it's Andy Pothead. Can he deliver? Ooh, pops it up. And why is that? Okay, there's 2 outs. Now, 3-0 LA. It's going to be hard for the White Sox to come back in this one, to be honest. And run on second, 2 gone. Jorge Polanco was actually being first. And ball 4, he will screaming. Muncie. And now here comes Betts here. 2 men on, full count. Knocked to center. That should be playable for all of them. Bottom of the third. And no score here. Top of the fourth, nothing. Bottom of the fourth, nothing. Top of the fifth, nothing. Bottom of the fifth, nothing. Top of the sixth. So the Dodgers are just starting to leave themselves in, and Yamamoto pitching well as we're going to the 7th. 2 men on, 2 going to the Dodgers, and it's showtime as the Dish runs connect together in pitching. And the next to that, Will Smith. 2-2. And Smith knocked that one. 7-2. Trying to punch the spot. I didn't expect to see this, okay? Ooh. Okay, the White Sox got a man in scoring position, and it's Ivan Carrera. He's gonna knock that one out to center. That one's got a chance, but it will be cut at the warning shot by Mora Jr. It's not caught it to center. They actually put Albert on Mora Jr. center. And here comes Andrew Benintendi now. And strikeout. Benintendi is out, and the White Sox will have one last chance in the ninth. LA here trying to add on, run on second, 2 gone, Freeman in ball 4. White Sox back in control today. Now we're facing Ohtani, and Ohtani strikes out. Wow. Grant Taylor striking out Ohtani, and that was the last chance. Can the White Sox come back with Derek Hill on the plate and strike out? Derek Hill is out last match. Still going strong, looking for the one on the saver. Here comes Lennon Sosa. Sosa strike 3 call. Last chance for the White Sox. It's going to be Jorge Polanco. And is he going to... No, Polanco knocked that one to right. Knocked well. And it will be caught by Bellinger. And the Los Angeles Dodgers are moving on to the semifinals with a 3-0 win over the White Sox. And now we're gonna go here and schedule scores. And I hate it when you can't see the other games, but Philadelphia winning 2-1 against the Pirates. Memphis is going to the semis as they actually beat the A's 7-5, and the Reds also moving on 5-2 against the Mariners. So we're gonna have Cincy Memphis and Philly LA. Dude, Cincy Memphis, in my opinion, I mean, it's two meh teams. One of them is gonna move on, but Philly LA, man. So we're just gonna watch that one, and hopefully the result won't spoil anything. And here we are: Friedel, Tauchman, Dela Cruz, Stevenson, Lux, Dunn, Theis, Hayes, Arroyo, and Bubick. Facing Paul, Johnson, Jones, Beatty, Mayer, Clement, Hamilton, Amaya, and Ortiz, Ryan, Weather. On that actually, the team that one of these teams is gonna make it into the final. It's actually kind of shocking. There's actually no player better than 3 stars and a half. And that is Chris Rudy, the Red Star. Nothing doing in the top of the first. Bottom of the first, then on second here for Brett Beatty.
Strike 3.
Oh, that's good. Beatty goes down. Big man. Big contact. Ernie to the back. And wait, that's actually only 1 up. That's what we got to 1925. And that's it. Dang. Two men on, 2 gone. Edwin Arroyo at the plate. Can he deliver for the Reds?
Strike 3.
Strike 3. Nobody has actually. And nothing doing in the bottom of the second. Top of the third. And run on second, 1 gone. To Mike Jones. It's Chris Bubick. That was back, and Jones knocked that one, and nice grab is short. That guy does not look like Dela Cruz. Wait, no, that is actually the Royal. Dela Cruz is DH. In a game like this, as Brett Beatty knocked that one, popped up caught by Jack and Rock. Confirmed we didn't get a chance to guard it. Yes. So playing the semi-final berth as a member of the nothing going in top of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth, they're going to knock him 2 on an early prevent long ball. And Memphis is in the lead. 3-0. on the corner, 2 runs. Mike Tucker, Daniel Espino pitching to Ryan Weggers. To center down the final. 5-0. Jamal Jones, 2-run ball. 7-0. Jake Mayers with a 2-run ball. And his 7th. Wow. We're still in the bottom of the 5th. We're still a wire. We're on 2nd. Round out and no, they're really still flying. And Martin stays in first. Hamilton in third. That's going to bring up Joey Ortiz. Now ball is ground out.
Good, Cannon.
Yeah, so I'm looking at them up to the country definitely for us. And it's 10-0 done. Wow. Memphis is actually humiliating Cincy. 10-0. They actually got 2 men in the point. They're getting scored out of the ball. 9-7 last chance. Grant Holmes pitching to the champions. He has him up. Knocked down with great play in second. And they're going to get him in 1 run. Memphis 2 out for 1 minute straight. And now ball is grounded 2 out. That's the same. That's the last chance. 1 minute. It's not safe. And he's all down to the left. That should do it. Turn of events. Memphis champions shut out the Reds 10-0. And now we're gonna have Philly versus LA. Don't look at the scores, please. Highlight reel. Let's just check the highlight reel. It won't work. Let's just check the box score. Okay. Or game log, or just click on whatever. But let's just see, because I hate that function actually. I wanted to see the game in real life, but apparently they wouldn't let me do it. And 8-2. Okay, we didn't miss much. The Dodgers and the champions. The defending World Series champs taking on Memphis in the finals. And there's still no game today. When is the final actually set for? And okay, so the final is a 7-game series. No, it's not. Okay, let me go in settings here, because I actually put the final as a 7-game series, but no, it's 1 game. What about that? Rules. Okay, whatever. Just the winner of today's game will be the champion. So even if it's a 7-game series, whatever. Let's just do that. The winner of this game, the champions, are actually going to be hosts. Dodgers, champions, lock your bets in right now. Who do you think is coming home with the title? Alright. Position, no score for the Dodgers. No score for the champions. No score for the Dodgers. No score for the champions. Going to the third. Still nothing. Going to the fourth. Go. And now, okay, first big opportunity. Andy Clausen with a runner on second. Clausen will walk. Clausen. Range ball 4. And it's going to be runners turn on. And now it's going to be Tyler. Tyler was strong. He actually needs to see. My thing is better than their roster. Johnson Paul on the game, Hamilton, and there's no 4 after 4 innings. Anthony Bender coming up. 2 men on, 1 on Otani. He's actually pitching a near perfect game. And then he's out. Marlins throwing him down. So Otani is actually pitching really well today. He's actually batting 364 with a 533 OBP. As for Anthony Bender, well, just got him out actually. And here comes Will Smith at 200 during the postseason. And he's hitting the long one. And there will be no score after 5. That was the first, second and the postseason. And nobody's going to get the that's not today. He actually allowed 0 hits, but he's pitching a no-hitter. And he's actually batting second. Okay, no score. Ricky Seaman pitching. Okay. No score. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Otani going strong, but there's a runner on second with a Johnson double. Alex Paul now. And that's 85. They're going to switch his running.
Strike 3.
Now I'm just gonna do this. Got rash pitching. Will Smith to the plate. Smith in the loft. That one's too short. Early easy play. And 1 man out. Freddie Freeman to the dish. Knocks it to deep right field. And that one is here comes Bellinger now. He knocked that one in, and that's a base hit. Dodgers by 1. Bellinger on. And that one happened. That was right. Walking on the first 2 runs. No, they didn't let us try to hit themselves. He was the wall. So 2 men out. 2 men out. Batting with LA. That's not that one to right field. Maybe. No one. And that's not going to again. And that one really goes. last champion, Memphis champion, and his top down. Top, one gone. Only two more chances. Red Beatty. Lost that one in base hit. Beatty knocks in the right direction. Here's Ernie Clement.
Strike three.
And Clement, right down the look. Back again, James Sanchez, knocks it out of the ballpark down time up. James Sanchez, actually went by him. Actually went by him. And one comes it up. Half. Last time. No way. What did I just witness? David Hamilton walking in on the biggest time of his life. So now let's try.
Strike three.
There it is. Two down. Giovanni Jones with a chance to win it for his club. No way. And ties it up, and then Jahmai Jones walks it off, and the Memphis champions are the OOTP 26 World Cup champions. Now, let's just see if we had actually played the 7-game series, what would have happened? Let's just see out of curiosity. And the Dodgers would win game 2. And game 3. Okay. So the Dodgers would win game 4. And win game 5. So the only one that the champions won was game 1. But that's all it took, as the Memphis champions are our World Cup champions. Thanks everyone for watching. And don't forget to subscribe and follow on Twitch and on YouTube. Thank you everybody.